to your bi-weekly love reading from June 1st through the 15th, 2018. Before we get started, I have a quick announcement. For those of you who are interested in booking a reading with me, I have a deal going on right now. It is a buy one get one free through the end of May. What you do is navigate to my website. There are several ways you can do that on my scheduling page. And at the top you'll see that there's an area where you can type in a coupon code or gift certificate code. If you use the code BOGO-MAY, B-O-G-O-MAY, right there, you will be able to receive your second reading free. Now the second reading must be of equal or lesser value than your original reading. All right, this is great if you have a specific reading type that you really enjoy. Some people have been booking the emergency relationship reading. Others of you have done like the guidance from Rumi message, which is an oracle reading. But it really just depends. Whatever you naturally like to book, whatever kind of reading you like to book, you'll get the second one free. And you can use that at the same time or at a different time, because I'll make a note for it in your file. So yeah, this is just a few more days left of the month of May, so take advantage of that deal. If you stay subscribed to my channel, my YouTube channel, or Facebook or Instagram, I'll post specials on there periodically, so you know, you can stay informed that way. But anyway, we're going to move into, I have a special guidance reading I'm doing over on Patreon at the beginning of the reading. We're going to figure out what your spirit animal is over the next 2 weeks. So stay tuned for that. And if you're on YouTube, we're just going to jump right into your love reading. All right, Aries, let's figure out what your spirit animal is. Now, this message is intended to help guide you. You can call on your spirit animal, your animal totem, to help you over the next 2 weeks in June. It may also provide deeper insight and guidance to any difficulties you may encounter, questions you may have in any particular area of your life. All right, so Spirit, please show us, what is Aries? Aries is spirit animal from June 1st through the 15th, 2018. What does Aries need to know, and what is their spirit animal? So once I get all the cards here, I like to have them all fanned out, and then we can choose a card. I'm sure there's an easier way of doing this, but I think it looks really nice when they're all fanned out like this. Alright, so we're going to pick a card for Aries. Let's see. Those are already pulled to this one right away. Ooh, we have the giraffe. Beautiful. Definitely one of my favorites. Alright, so we're going to talk about this. Let me just zoom in here so you can see the card. It's quite lovely. Alright, so your spirit animal is giraffe. And then his card, is it 5? Yeah. Okay. The African word is Nyamalakiti. Nyamalakiti. Heart-centered risks, Aries. Heart-centered risks. Giraffes are the tallest mammals in the world and the earth animal with the largest heart. Giraffe may be telling you to stretch, elongate, and expand your body and mind. Delight in reaching the high-hanging fruit that are beyond eye level. This isn't the time to seek approval or follow the group, Aries. Instead, pave your own way and follow your own heart. Follow your heart, your dream, your own direction. Giraffe reminds you that this is your life path, and this is your opportunity to replace obligations with heart-driven desires. Where or to whom is your heart guiding you today? Reach with love to create your inner vision and aim high for what you desire. Love is the answer to all things. So I will leave that here, and I'm going to put this card in front of me so that it remains, you know, as a central focus and theme throughout your reading, and guidance as well. Hi Aries, welcome to your bi-weekly love reading from June 1st through the 15th, 2018. Let's get started. Let's see what's going on for Aries. This reading is for all Aries, suns, moons, risings, Aries on the house cusp, and also if you have your Venus in Aries. Spirit, what are the bi-weekly love messages and energies that you have for the sign of Aries from June 1st through the 15th, 2018? What do they need to know? What are the most important messages and energies that you have for the sign of Aries, June 1st and 15th? Aries, Sun, Venus, Aries on the cusp, Venus and Aries. What are the bi-weekly love messages and energy, Spirit, for the sign of Aries, June 1st, 2018? And one more for Aries, please. That's a lovely sound. Perhaps my neighbor will decide to stop doing that. It's always nice when you have loud neighbors, isn't it? Oh, well. We can't always have the silence and the quiet that we want for these readings, but I certainly try to make it quiet for you guys. Bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor. This is your card. It is coming up reversed. This can indicate chaos, chaotic time, feeling of loss of control, being controlling. It can also indicate some poor leadership or the inability to, you know, rule effectively, essentially. This can also say that rules and boundaries and these things have dissipated or disappeared. Perhaps struggling to hang on to something, struggling to step up and take leadership position. I see strength here and fortitude, and also the ability to, you know, control different dimensions here, but with it reversed, there can be chaos and disorder in your kingdom. So let's see what's going on. 9 of Swords. Challenge the Hermit. We'll just put you here. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. Your thoughts and feelings are the Tower. Your recent past is the Knight of Wands. And your near future, we have the 8 of Coins. Lots of cubes. I'm seeing the cube. See the cubes? Cubes. Very stable structure, a molecular structure. I think of like carbon atoms, or even think of anything that is a cube, ice cubes, carbon, etc. Very strong building blocks, right? So let's see what that boils down to on a molecular level here. We have the 9 of Swords. I feel like you're being gripped by fear. Something is making you fearful, paranoid. You may have anxiety. This is like fear creeping up on you. Alright, you're in a dark place. It seems also that wherever you are, it's just a very dark place. Just in a very dark place. I don't know why that is. We'll have to go in and clarify it, but some of you are just dealing with a lot of issues right now mentally. Okay? Your challenge is the Hermit. Interesting. In the challenge position, I read in reverse. Feeling lost and lonely. Maybe, I'm also seeing that, you know, you could be sleeping too much, oversleeping, dealing with depression. Okay, someone here is spending too much time alone. Okay, I'm also seeing that. This is a sign of Virgo, but someone here has been like, I'm just seeing someone here is spending way too much time alone. Aries, 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 Aries. And yep, in the foundation we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. This may be dealing with an air sign. This could be aspect of your personality. But Knight of Swords in reverse can be like the internet trolls, the person that thinks or says things before they even think about them. It can be cruel words. Someone that's a real jerk. That could be the robo-caller, the robo-texter, etc. This can also be someone that's holding back with words and speech, so they're like thinking about everything that they say before they say it, or someone that's holding back in action. This typically isn't a very nice person or a very nice energy. You could be dealing with an air sign here that's like this, that's creating this issue for you, this paranoia, this anxiety. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I'll have to go in and clarify that. I feel like this person is like striking out, lashing out with their words, lashing out with their actions or speech. They don't really think before they say things. So this can be a pretty difficult energy to deal with. Just has no regard for anyone else's feelings. If this is you, Aries, not good, not good, okay? In the past, you have the Knight of Wands. I feel like this is your energy and this is someone else. This might be an air sign who's doing this to you. But in the past, we have the Knight of Wands, and I'm seeing more flamboyant, very creative, very playful. Just look at the difference. It's like night and day. Again, this can still be your energy. Just in the past, I feel like you're more in your element, and you had that fire energy coming through. The air energy here is causing all kinds of issues for you. It's not being channeled properly. I don't feel like. See, one of the things I'm seeing here is like, notice how you have all the wavelengths of light coming through. These are like your chakras. And here only the red and the black are coming through. So a lot of the different light spectrums are being blocked. And I feel like you're really in your base chakra, which is survival. So you could be dealing with issues of survival, issues with the base chakra. So this is your adrenal gland. Okay, so I'm actually just going to do something I don't normally do, but I just want to talk to you a little bit about the base chakra, because that is something that could be coming up for you. The color red, the sound lam, element earth, and yes, your adrenal gland. Keywords are I have. So this energy center is situated at the base of your spine and is most closely related to all of your earthly issues, such as survival, the physical body, issues of money, sustenance, safety, and shelter. Physical movement strengthens this chakra, so you need to walk, dance, work in the garden, do anything that will get you moving. By energizing this chakra, you strengthen your right to have, and you will be blessed with the loving and supportive relationships that you truly deserve. Okay. Something's happening here in your thoughts and feelings. You have the Tower. This is explosive change. It could be that you've recently suffered a loss or something unexpected here. All right, let me take a look. Yeah, this is like feeling pretty chaotic, I would say. It's like this structure is on fire. So it could be an emergency. It could also be that you feel like things are raging out of control, and you're like a tower situation is basically you feel like your world is crumbling before your eyes. This is causing a lot of fear and anxiety. So some of you do need to seek help, psychiatric or even someone to support a support group or someone that can help you through this. This feels pretty, this could be like some kind of emergency, life emergency. Okay, you just be feeling very alone at this time, very lost, just without any kind of direction. The good news is that moving into the future, you have the 8 of Coins. And what I'm seeing here is that you found the missing piece. Right, there was something here that you've been working on, and maybe that's been threatened to destruction is threatened. I see you like working on building it up again, fixing something. It's like all the pieces fall back into place here, and you're able to go back and finish whatever it is you are working on. Now, in terms of love and relationships, something here has, it could be that you received some news or something happened that required you to act really fast. You may be dealing with a Virgo. You could be dealing with another fire sign or an air sign. I'm seeing the air sign being the root of the issue here. Things feel very chaotic and shaken up for you, but what I'm seeing is that you're able to go back and continue putting in that effort and that work, which makes you really happy at the end of the day. Alright, so I thought we had a lot more time on the camera, but actually we have more time here than I thought, so that's good. So I'm going to clarify the 9 of Swords. Yeah, why does Aries have the 9 of Swords in their current situation? Confusion? Maybe feeling a bit lost and confused here. In terms of love, you may have kind of like fallen down the rabbit hole and fallen in love with someone, or been surprised by your feelings to some extent. Maybe a bit bewildered, like how did I get here kind of thing. Why is the 9 of Swords coming up in Aries' current situation? 2 of Pentacles. I'm sensing more confusion, and also some of you have bipolar disorder or are dealing with a situation where you're kind of like you have a lot to manage and you're at a breaking point with in terms of your stress. I'm seeing work being more of the issue here. You may also be traveling a lot for work, or you have like a lot to do and a lot to manage, so I feel like you're kind of spread thin here. Why is the 9 of Swords coming up in Aries' current situation? Something tickling my nose. Why is the 9 of Swords coming up for Aries? Page of Swords. This is just communication. Okay, you may be communicating with a younger air sign. But I also feel like you're watching a situation here. I'm seeing like a younger person, possibly with very blonde hair. Very, very blonde hair. But this can just be some kind of communication that comes in. You're really stressed out. I feel like the stress is you know, it's gonna overrun the love feelings at this point. I think you're more lost and confused than anything. Who is this Knight of Swords? Why is this Knight of Swords coming up in reverse? Why is the Knight of Swords coming up in reverse for Aries? Who is this Knight of Swords? Why is this Knight of Swords coming up reversed? Queen of Swords. Definitely an air sign. Maybe a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. Could be female or male. This person is not in her emotions or feelings. She's actually quite serious, and what she wants to say to you or what she wants to communicate is pretty straightforward. Seven of Swords. This can indicate someone or something that is being deceptive. It could be someone that's doing some kind of strategic, something very strategic as well. They could just be very self-interested. I'm seeing someone spying on someone else here. Why is the Knight of Swords coming up reversed? Okay, Six of Swords. Page of Pentacles. What is this? I see someone that's like basically they're interested in you, but they're interested in you from a distance, and this person is just playing games. The Page of Pentacles indicates, you know, focusing on the body, focusing on, it can be anything really, but not anything really, but what I'm trying to say is that it's, this could be an earth sign or an air sign, but either way, they are interested in you. They just have too many issues, and they'd rather kind of deal with you from, like, look at you from a distance, admire you from a distance, but they might be spying on you or involved in some kind of deception. I do see a new beginning. There's a possibility of receiving a message from this person as well. Let's see, why is the Tower coming up in Aries' thoughts and feelings? Why is the Tower? Page of Wands. Can be a message here, maybe dealing with a fire sign as well. Six of Wands and the World. Communication. New beginning, success, getting the attention that you wanted. This can also indicate something surprisingly successful for you, surprisingly, something reaches completion here as well. Like I'm seeing, something ends and something begins and ends at the same time. It's like there's a beginning and an ending. So actually the Tower can indicate a sudden victory, a sudden success, or even a sudden love conquest, but it's over as soon as it begins. So in that case, it could be a very short fling or a short romance. That's what this looks like. It's like you are like confused here. There's some communication. You're like worried. I think you realize that this was maybe a short-term situation, maybe with another air sign, and it really, or even a fire sign, but it was temporary, not a long-term thing. Why is the Eight of Coins here? In Aries future. Why is the Eight of Coins coming up in Aries future? Knight of Wands. Again, fire sign energy. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. That's likely your energy. Okay. We have the Tower. Again, the Tower. Something here has gotten way too complicated and way too tall, and I have a feeling whatever this thing is you've been working on, it's reaching a breaking point. It's like you're maxed out here. Possibly with work, possibly with your commitments. Why is the 8 of coins coming up in the future? 4 of coins, 6 of cups. I feel like you have to pull back your energy to some degree. You may be dealing, I also feel like someone from the past may be coming back. This could be a fire sign. Yes, Aries. So I just stepped away from the reading for a minute to check on something in the other room, but I wanted to just think about the cards that I'm seeing here, because there does seem to be a tower situation happening. I feel like something is ending here. I'm seeing the same cards again, the Knight of Wands and the Tower. Okay, it's like you're paring down in some ways. I think that some of you are putting, I think maybe putting more of your energy into your work this time. And that may mean that certain friendships and relationships take a back seat. I think, you have fond memories of this person, but you don't maybe feel like you have a lot to give, which is not true. The 4 of Pentacles can indicate stinginess or being conservative with one's time or energy, possibly even needing to save money. So this could be a work situation as well, but in terms of love, I don't see a lot of cards here indicating love for some of you. If you're involved with an air sign, they're communicating very bluntly, and they aren't coming across as someone that is flirting with you or wants anything more than maybe a friendship with you. In fact, they may even be holding back and moving forward with you. So you're maybe realizing that this thing is done, it's over, and it's back to the daily grind. It's back to getting to work here. This may have been someone from the past that had come back into your life briefly. You may be worried about where things are going, but yeah, 6 of Cups at the bottom of the deck too. You have the 6 of Cups reversed at the bottom of the deck with the 10 of Cups reversed. The Empress reversed, which is Aries, and the Emperor. Oh, we've got the Empress reversed and the Emperor reversed. Sign of Taurus, sign of Aries. Both of you are upside down. This can be a split between the masculine and the feminine, your feminine counterpart. This can be your significant other. But also I'm seeing division between your masculine and your feminine sides. Both are out of balance. But at the bottom of the deck we have both the Empress and the Emperor. So both of you are kind of out of whack right now. That's what I'm seeing. This could be a relationship, a soulmate relationship from the past. Maybe there's a separation happening between you. possible that you you and your counterpart are separating. Let me go ahead and pull a guidance message for Aries. Whoa, that came out really fast. Okay. We have the Eight of Pentacles again, which is in your future. Dedicated effort, giving and receiving, move, and change your focus. So I'm going to ask Spirit which of these messages they want us to focus on the most. Okay, because I'm just out of time, but I want you to, you can look up those messages independently if you like. But let's just ask Spirit which one. Okay, they want you to change your focus, Aries. And I'm kind of seeing that. I saw that with the Nine of Swords and the Hermit. It's like you're maybe isolating yourself a bit too much. Okay. So, this is an emotional energy. It's a Cups energy. And 5 is a card of conflict as well. So let's see. Why can't I find the card here? Give me a moment. I'm having a moment here. Okay. Keywords are disappointment, loss, shift, and appreciate. Aries, some disappointment and sadness are inevitable. How you deal with it determines the quality of your life. It may be that you've recently experienced a loss, perhaps the end of a friendship or a failed romance. Maybe your family isn't providing the support you need, or you regret decisions you've made. Any number of situations can cause unhappiness. When relationships don't turn out the way you expected, it's natural to feel upset and hurt. However, it's not healthy to remain in that state for too long. When this card appears, it's time to put those sorrows behind you and shift your focus to what is good and positive in your life. Appreciate the people who love you and your ability to give love to others. Take stock of what brings you joy. Taking charge of your own happiness is key here. You need to focus on what you have and are thankful for and attract more of the same. Okay. I will leave you with those messages. Please do comment below if you resonate, like, share, and subscribe, guys. Thank you so much for being part of my channel and for helping me grow my channel, and just for being you. Keep it up, and I'll see you guys back at the mid-month. Take care.